In today's video, we're going to do a quick review of a website looking to rank for window cleaner Sheffield. Now, not quite as competitive as some of the other terms we've looked at on this channel, but a really good one to look at as some basic SEO changes that you could make to your homepage or your location page, whichever one you're trying to optimize, to try and push from, in this case, we're looking at Squeaky Clean Solutions here, so they're towards the bottom of page one. So really pushing into the top three of page one. And the difference that makes is that, the vast majority of clicks go to the top three results. So being able to break into that consistently is going to mean a lot more leads and ultimately a pretty material impact on the business revenue for this business. So going into the site, I also see they've got a Google business profile, which is great to see, with some really good reviews. There is some optimization that could be done with this. We'd go on to that on a different video within the channel. But as you can see here, lots of photos, which is great. And importantly, a lot of reviews. Well, 22 reviews, a lot of good reviews. So to run through then some things that could be improved. So always starting with the title tag and H1, two really important factors. Here we've got the business name first, then dash, then home. And then we only get into the keyword and location word later on the SEO tag. You want to reverse that. So you want to have window cleaners Sheffield, and then having a dash, then having something like Squeaky Clean Solutions, for example. You want to front load that title tag with your main keyword and your main location. It's important, it's best practice, and it's kind of like one of those things that's a really easy change to make that could be a bit of a difference maker. Linking up to that, then you've got your main title, which is your H1 tag. Now here, it's just the business name, which is not optimized well. And really what you want here is, again, having the main keyword, window cleaners, and the main location you're trying to target, Sheffield, on this H1. So you'd have window cleaners Sheffield dash Squeaky Clean Solutions. You can have it similar, or you could have like Sheffield's Premier Window Cleaning Solutions, or some variation of that. And then another little note that I'd like to have in here, which what I'd like to do is really to improve conversions. You've got to think from a user perspective. A lot of these users are just coming on for a quick answer. They're not reading back to front the top 3 window cleaners they come across on Google. They're going on to get some contact details, to maybe have a quick call or get a quick quote. So have a click to call number here is really important. So just, maybe instead of our services, for example, because there's already services being listed here, which is great. You'd have contact us and then the number and a click to call link there. This is great. Also, a lot of use of their own imagery, which is really important and makes it seem like a real authentic, genuine site as well. So I'd really like to see that. And they've got dedicated service pages for each of their services, which is really good to see. One thing, and also, again, photo of I presume it's the owner, some information about him and his business, as well as the services. That's all great. Plenty of opportunity to put in some keywords there as well, build trust with the customer. So it's not just like a faceless business. One area that I'd really like to see is a Google reviews integration. We can see that they've done all the hard work to get 22 5-star reviews on their Google business profile. And there are tons of free plugins out there for WordPress, which this is built on, that will pull in those Google business profile reviews for you, and it will always update them with the latest reviews. One that shows fresh content to Google, it's a really good trust signal for Google, and it's a good trust signal for the customer. So it's a win-win-win, really, getting that implemented. Then I'd like to have a FAQ section here at the bottom. Now this kind of gives you an opportunity for customers that are, or potential customers that are looking for quick answers, to just go straight to the FAQ section. You can do some objection handling, but also, AI algorithms increasingly, as well as Google, like to see these structured question answer responses. So it's increasing your chances of being recommended, or those answers being picked up by Google or ChatGPT or Claude or Gemini. One other area, they've got plenty of content on here, which is great. What I would look to do is maybe add a section in this bit here about really, areas we cover or something like that. You don't have to build out, this isn't a super competitive area. So you wouldn't need to build out dedicated location pages for each neighbourhood within Sheffield. At least I don't think you would. But you could have an areas we cover section on the homepage, which will talk about the types of properties you work with in Sheffield, the areas such as the neighbourhoods and stuff like that you typically work with, maybe some good examples of local landmarks you've done window cleaning for. All this helps build up a lot of local relevance within Google's eyes and will help you with these Sheffield related searches. And finally, adding some kind of trust signals and credentials. A lot of people are coming across the site, especially on mobile, and just looking for, okay, looks trustworthy, looks good, let's give them a call. So what I would always like to see is like a trust bar at the bottom here, above the fold, so you don't have to scroll down and see it, which has any accreditations you've got, the amount of years in business you've got, anything that you can shout about Squeaky Clean Solutions or your business, to kind of give the customer or potential customer reassurance that you're a legitimate business and you're going to do what you say you're doing. That's 7 quick improvements to really help them get from middle to bottom of page 1 up towards the top. I do loads of reviews of trade-based businesses in a similar way on different trades, as well as how to improve your Google business profile and general website conversion and SEO. If you're interested, please do follow along and click that subscribe button and have a look at some of the videos that we've covered so far. Cheers.